Delivered that historic address. One of those people who wanted certain points hit is Indiana Congressman Dan Burton, the ranking member of the Middle East Subcommittee and member of the House Foreign Relations Committee. Congressman, that is the moment that you want to talk about. We're going to get rid of all nuclear weapons. Does that include us? Does that include Israel?
Well, first of all, Brian, I thought that he came down pretty hard on Israel, while at the same time he was reaching out to Iran and other countries without really going into some of the details that really concern me. Iran is developing a nuclear program. He said that he would allow that for peaceful purposes, but at the same time, they are not complying with the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. They're not allowing inspections, and there's a great many of us that believe they're developing nuclear weapons. And so when he starts talking about a nuclear-free world, he ought to be talking about, in my opinion, Iran not going ahead with their nuclear program unless there's absolutely complete guarantees of Israel's right to exist, number one, and number two, that there's not going to be any weapons program, and that can be guaranteed, and I don't believe that's the case right now.
But Congressman Burton, didn't he in fact say we cannot have a Middle East arms race and that's got to stop, and you can have nuclear energy, we allow that, and I'm just paraphrasing, but it has to stop?
Ahmadinejad in Iran has said that one of his top goals is to destroy Israel completely, and he's developing a nuclear program, and we believe it's a nuclear weapons program. So when you're talking about doing away with all nuclear weapons, you've got to make sure that it's all-inclusive, and Iran is not stopping, and I certainly don't want them to go ahead with their nuclear program unless we know for sure, without any doubt, it's not going to be used for weapons purposes, and I don't think that could be guaranteed right now.
And what I worry about, too, and I know you do, how much longer are we going to wait? I mean, our hand has been outstretched now for 5 months, maybe even longer, and we've gotten nothing in return, and Iran continues to move forward with the nuclear program. In fact, their last statement said, consider it a done deal. Let's talk about something else. It's off the table.
Well, that's one of the things that worried me about his speech. A lot of it was very good, but when he talks about the Middle East and he talks about Iran, it just didn't make any sense right now. There's no way to guarantee that Iran is not developing a nuclear weapons program, and I believe they are. And Israel is threatened severely. Israel has reached out to the Muslim world by giving Gaza back, and they've even talked about a Palestinian state. But all of these entities, Hamas, Hezbollah, and others, have said Israel's right to exist should not be guaranteed. Right. In fact, they've talked about Israel being destroyed time and again. And so Iran's developing this nuclear weapons program, and it's very troubling that he said he thought they ought to go ahead with their program right now.
Congressman Burton, always love having you on. Love your instant analysis. Thanks so much, and have a great day.